Pino. Damn, Tay, where you been?
Yo, say man, hey man, what's going on, Forever Family YouTube? It's your boy Lotto, man. It's never on time, but it's the right time today, and today was the right time to bring out this reaction video. You feel me? So today we're about to be reacting to that boy, Chad Johnson with his little cheek clapping situation. Shout out to that boy Duke Jackson, man. O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. Always bringing the bangs, man. But yeah, man, before we start the video, man, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification if you're new to the channel. Much love, Forever Family. You already know what to do, and let's get into the video, bruh.
Some dudes will never settle, no matter how old they are. And Chad Ochocinco is one of those guys. He's close to 50 years old, but he can't stop clapping cheeks no matter how hard he tries. And it's almost like all of his chicks look the same. And he loves Latino and Asian women. Black women, stop the show. Well,
I ain't gonna lie, Chad, I'm with you on the Latinos.
Black community, at least he ain't breaking y'all heart.
He's right, you know.
It seems that every time Chad Ochocinco is in and out of relationships with different women. For the last few years, we've been seeing him with one particular lady, ex-fiance Sherelle Rosado. Now, they broke up, got back together, then broke up again, and she exposed exactly why it happened.
And, you know, sleeping around, I found out about it, and I was like, bitch, like, you know who I am? Like, I know who you are, I'm gonna respect what you have, but it is what it is, and nobody's perfect. I just feel like when things happen, be honest about it. Like, it shouldn't lead to that point of how I'm finding out. Yes, I went through the phone, and that's how I found out, but...
Okay, because word on the street is that you discovered Chad was cheating on you with home surveillance footage.
No, that's not true.
That's not
true. 4K? Oh, I was gonna say.
You went through his phone, and what did you see exactly?
Women. Just women everywhere.
Like photos of women?
They're gonna throw themselves at him because of who he is. Chad is a fine-ass man. Like, he's very good looking. And he's showing out now because he's in the gym. But, yeah, it was...
Was it text message?
And then when they were supposed to get back together, well, she said this.
I'm a gold digger. Are you going to Ocho's wedding? That man ain't having a wedding. So, I mean, maybe somebody can put up and accept those type of ways. Kudos to them if he does. No, how about you take him and allow him to cheat? How about you do that?
Damn.
You tell me how that is.
And then the court of public opinion was out about Chad Ochocinco. He's a cheater. He always clapping cheeks. He never can keep the same woman. But that didn't stop him from getting with somebody new. And this chick that he has now seems to be a very beautiful Asian lady. I think she may be from Cambodia. And just a few days ago, he was spotted with her in France, according to his own Twitter. And then he posted her, and he said something like, "Bon soleil, Stop the show." I know I pretty much messed that up, but I guess it's Cambodian for I love you. And who's the girlfriend? Her name is Chan. At Cambodia is her name with a K. And she's serious about basically being that lady for Chad Johnson. Earlier this month, she reposted what she was looking for in her own particular life. The repost says this: "I don't give a F what y'all normalize. I want to get married. I want to be a wife. I want to have a wedding. I want to be so in love with one person forever." Down. Now, with Chad Ochocinco moving on, a lot of chicks are not happy. And they decided that they were going to call him out on it. This lady goes, "So he ain't see what happened to Jeezy?" So basically, because Chad Ochocinco doesn't date black women and all he dates is Asian and Mexican women, he better watch his back because what happened to Jeezy could happen to him. Well, I wouldn't disagree, but there's a problem. Chad Johnson dumped him before they even get married. Got him!
Yo, what happened to Jeezy? See, I don't be keeping up too much. You know, this, we just now starting to tune into, you know what I'm saying, all the, you know, things that be going on. But bro, I be keeping to myself. What happened to Jeezy?
Claps their cheeks, they're out of there. The next person goes, this is why you don't have kids with different men. Another individual goes, every time I see Asians with famous black men now, I think of Diddy. I ain't jealous at all. Another gotta weird stuff to keep these men occupied. I mean, you are jealous because you basically mentioned that yourself. Now another person goes, facts. Asian is the new white girl, huh? Yeah, these sisters is mad.
That's crazy.
All his girlfriends be looking the same. Sherelle about to do her big one. Upgrade finna be lit. No, it's not. I mean, this is what y'all don't realize, but it's okay. I'll talk about that later. Van Gray says, don't worry, Rail. He gonna cheat on her too. This individual goes, so instead of changing their ways, they just changed the woman. Got it. Other individual goes, well, Sherelle definitely wasn't the one. Glad he didn't settle with her. Now, somebody confronted Chad Johnson on Twitter, and the person says, you not tired of being with a new woman every 6 months at your big age? He says, hell nah, I ain't tired. The F you mean? I'll see you in 6 months, soon as this one ends.
Yo!
Sis.
This nigga is cutthroat. Hell nah, I ain't tired. I'll see you in 6 months after this one ends. And I bet you she'll go too. Cause that nigga change your life. He got change your life type of money. And I bet you he'll change your life, shorty. Dead ass. That's why. It's money, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be you could look a certain way and be an attractive individual for niggas and shit like that. But then when you got money on top of it too, yeah, it's grits. It's cooked. You know what I'm saying? And y'all females gonna go for it. Nigga, it don't matter what the nigga do. Nigga, females will still go, bro. For real. Money really be moving, motherfuckers. Dead ass. Make a nigga go blind. Well, make the females go blind to all the bullshit.
Now, let me just talk about
so let's keep it a beam, bro.
And supply and demand. Basically, I didn't do that good at economics. That's why I'm in YouTube.
You stupid.
But economics basically studies supplies and demand, okay? And definitely, if you're a person that has supply but no demand, well, it doesn't matter. You go out of business. Doesn't matter if you want to be in the market or not. But if your demand is high and the supply is low, well, then it doesn't really matter what you do because somebody will deal with you anyway.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this is the benefit for a successful man like Chad Johnson. Because a successful man like Chad Johnson doesn't come around every day. Somebody who might be in shape, a future, connections, things like that. And if you're a lady and you're dealing with an average guy or a whole bunch of men that may or may not take you serious, well then what do? There's a bunch of beautiful women out there that can't even get to a Chad Johnson. So in the real sense, the lady may see that she's lucky to be able to deal with Chad Johnson, despite the fact that he's a cheater. Now we can look at Sherelle Rosado. I know what ladies are gonna say. Well, you know, she gonna come up and upgrade with somebody new, right? She could, and she's definitely good looking. But we're gonna be honest. Sherelle Rosado was married and a cheater herself, okay? We're gonna be honest. She was cheating on her husband with Chad Johnson. And so now she's a baby mama, I don't know how many times, and
bro, why do people be doing that? This goes for niggas and girls too, in general, bro. The same way you got somebody is the same way you gonna lose them, bro. Do y'all not know that? You know what I'm saying? If you got a shorty, you got her from a nigga, right? She cheated on that nigga to get with you, my nigga. Nigga, what you think? nigga, you are just temporary, my nigga. It's just your turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna do the same thing to you. The next better nigga gonna come around gonna provide her with other things of the extracurricular, a lot more. She gonna be like, man, you know what? This nigga doing a lot more than you was doing than my other nigga. You know what? I'ma upgrade. The same way you got him is the same way you lose him. You met a female in the club, my nigga. If she be out there like that, oh hey, I'm just gonna go out with the girls, da da da. Nigga, that's the same way you gonna lose her too. Come on, bro.
If her age is that important, I don't really think so. As long as somebody wants to deal with her, and it's true, somebody can always want to deal with you until they just don't want to deal with you. All right, and you're a lady out there. You're looking for a man to spend money with you, invest with you, spend time with you, be faithful to you. And if a guy doesn't have to do that, he most likely won't. It has to be a reason as to why he would do that. And a guy like Chad Johnson, it seems to me, if you're a good lady or not, he's probably not going to do it anyway. Because one of the things is that he can always find somebody that will put up with him in his situation. And unfortunately, that's not fair for a lot of women who are looking for a rich, successful man with a whole lot of opportunity. It's not fair to you. I get it, but
it's not.
It is how it is.
Yeah.
And what Chad Johnson is showing is, look, I can get a new chick every 6 months, and it's not going to stop other chicks from wanting to deal with me. And the reason why is because so many women think that they are special, that what happened to the other chick won't happen to them. It's the truth. Most women believe when they get with a guy like Chad Johnson that whatever they have, they can make him change.
I can change.
But unfortunately, we know the truth. And this is the benefit of being...
And that's another thing. Females like broken niggas. They want a nigga to like fix up and build up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga could be beating her ass, boxing her up, using her as a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's the, he just care about me. Let me try to fix him. You know, I'm gonna be the one that change him. No, you not. You the next victim. Dead ass though, bro.
Now, it's a lot of women out there that look good.
Chick's so
and I'm
crazy,
not trying to tell women that they shouldn't have their self-worth. And it's good to have self-worth. But you also got to have, as a woman, what the market is asking for. It's one thing to have what you believe you have, right? And we all believe that we have something to offer. As men, most of us believe that we're the best in bed. That can't be true. I don't know how many times dudes think that they are the best in bed and they're the best dude, and let their wife tell it, the cheeks clapping is non-existent. You think you have the most game. Well, that's also not true, right? And most men who feel like that, and you look at what kind of woman they have, well, it's typically because that's the best they can do. You got to have what the market wants, all right? And if a man keeps giving himself enough opportunities to swing the bat, that means he's working on himself, he's expanding in the industry, he's working with people, he can almost for sure always get more women just by nature of what he does. He would always be able to do it. Chad Johnson is on with Shannon Sharp every day. He's more recognizable now. He's always going to have an opportunity because he just keeps swinging the bat and he keeps progressing. Now, somebody like Sherelle Rosado, it's most likely not going to be a whole bunch of dudes just swinging the bat, like beating down her door, because if they beat down her door, that means that they need to stop all of their other opportunities, focus on her, impress her. And we've already seen from Sherelle Rosado that she's not really the most feminine lady in the world. You're probably not going to get a whole bunch out of her. And then why would you stop whatever you're doing to deal with her when it doesn't make any sense? She's already shown you that she can fall in love with a guy like Chad Johnson. So most dudes will look at her as, you know, having some level of emotional damage and all of that. So this is why these men are still going to win, even though women feel like they ain't no good, they need to be faithful, all of that. It's not gonna matter to the chick that really wants him. Who cares if he's a cheater? As long as he has what she wants. That means he's either good looking, he's rich, he's funny, he got access. All of that matters. Like, you could really realistically, like a Sherelle Rosado, she could want a guy like Chad Johnson to be faithful, then turn around and get with a dude that would be okay with having 3 or 4 chicks. Hey, different strokes for different folks. But I gotta say, with this one, City Boys,
that's different.
For the win. So guys,
that's crazy, man. That's the end of the video, man. Let me know what you think down below. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said nothing but facts in this video, bro. And yeah, man. It's your boy Lotto, man. We gone.